Scandit SparkScan is a pre-built barcode scanner that fits on top of any smartphone application. In this video, I'll show you how to add SparkScan to your application in a few simple steps. To demonstrate this, we'll create a very simple app with just one screen. So this is the app with some pre-implemented UI we have. You see the table view here, but let's see where we want to end up at. So in this application, SparkScan is already integrated. You see this scan button. If you tap it, you start scanning. You have few scanning modes. You have different scanning behaviors. You can control it on the toolbar on the scan button. You can also disable, enable haptic, torch, and switch to different hand mode. But let's now have a look at the implementation. So to integrate SparkScan into your app, you need to do a few simple steps. Here they are. First step is to create context, data capture context. You need to pass license key. I prepared one before, but you'll get one from Scandit website. Next step is to create settings. SparkScan settings. In settings, you need to specify which symbologies you want to use. In our case, it's just EAN13. We say that it's enabled. Then we create SparkScan mode itself with settings specified, and the next step is to create view settings. Next step is to create SparkScan view. We'll need to reference it, so we need to put our property here, SparkScan view, SparkScan view, and let's call initializer. We need to pass parent view, which is now just view controllers view, context, which we created before, SparkScan mode, and view settings. We need to not forget to call a few more SparkScan methods to prepare it for scanning, and then once we don't use it, we need to stop scanning to release the resources. At this point, it already gonna be functioning. So if I run it, you'll see the button and you'll see that it starts scanning, but we don't really handle results at this point. So let's try and do it. We need to subscribe. We need to listen to SparkScan events. So let's set ourselves as a listener, and we'll need to confirm to SparkScan listener protocol, and we want to implement did_scan callback, did_scan method. Here we just want to know what barcode was scanned, and we take it from session, newly recognized barcodes first. Then we want to add this item to the list. But you need to make sure that you call this method from the main thread, because this listener method is called from SparkScan context queue. So you need to switch to main queue before calling UI method. This is good. This will add item to the list, but it's also really good to provide clear feedback to the user that that barcode was scanned. So we'll call another method on SparkScan view, emit feedback, and here we need to pass SparkScan success feedback. Let's see how it looks. So with scan, we see this blue flash, which is success feedback. But we also might want to prevent users from scanning some other barcodes. And in this case, we can emit error feedback. Let's say if there is a barcode we don't want to scan, for example, with this data, we can create error feedback we'll need to specify message which is going to be shown to the user, and also timeout of this message. And we as well need to emit this error feedback. This is going to go to else clause. Now we gonna able to see error feedback. Okay. Again, so if I scan that barcode which was specified as error, there is a red flash, and you can see error message at the top of the mini preview. And this is really it about the integration SparkScan. But I want to show you how to customize it. Just a quick example. For example, if you want to change color of the button, you can say that button color should be teal without a component, and you can also even customize button color in a different state, so active state, and then let it be blue. Yeah, let's see if it works. Obviously it does. So, but there are many more customization options which you can check in our documentation and experiment with different settings and see what works better for you. And that's gonna be it for this integration video. Thank you for watching.